Okay, I'm back. I just deleted about 400 pictures worth of memes and a couple apps. So let's hope it's worth it. My phone's at 12%, so let's make this quick. So this is a strongly disagree, neutral, agree, or strongly agree. Let's take this test. Coworkers would describe me as someone who follows rules. Well, my coworkers ain't no snitch, so strongly agree. I think everyone should obey those in positions of authority. Fuck the feds, neutral. Coworkers would describe me as being obedient. Coworkers are obedient to me because I was a supervisor, but yeah, I strongly agree because that's what the bureaucrats want. They want you to be a little puppy who they can tell you what to do, and you just go like, yes, sir. Coworkers would describe me as ambitious. Strongly agree. Getting ahead in life is important. Well, I don't want to be living in my mother's house at 30, so strongly agree. Person should always look for promotion opportunities at work. Promotions include raises. Agree. I prefer to let others lead in group discussions. Agree. I'm not much of a conversation starter. Coworkers would say I'm very persuasive. Neutral. I believe I have what it takes to be a leader. Strongly agree. I was promoted to a leader. Coworkers would describe me as cooperative. Strongly agree. I just go with the flow, bro. I don't give a fuck. I do my best work when I cooperate with others. Agree. I prefer situations where everyone has worked together ready to go. I actually hate those situations, but I'm going to say agree anyways because it makes me look good. When I'm in a bad mood, it affects my work. Strongly disagree, or that's what they want you to hear. Realistically, I don't get in bad moods because I'm not a pussy. Coworkers would describe me as being very even-tempered. Strongly agree, because I'm not an emotional prick. I've been known to lose my temper when I'm upset. Strongly disagree. I don't think I've gotten mad in years. It is important that ideas at work include practical ways to implement them. What are these fantastic ideas? Am I applying for Google or something? This is BJ's. Is this new ideas on how to serve food or something? What the fuck? Strongly agree. Coworkers would describe me as being very realistic. Well, I'm sitting here, aren't I? That's about as real as it gets. Strongly agree. When I resolve a problem at work, I expect the solution to be very doable. This is a food place. Who the fuck is Hercules lifting 2,000-pound objects? My outlook on life would be described as upbeat. I don't see why chronic depression would be a reason not to hire someone, but strongly agree. When I look at work around me, I have a little hope for mankind. Again, I don't get what you have against morbidly depressed people, but agree. People are generally good. Okay, now I think this is more of like an ethics, morals, philosophy question maybe, but I don't know how this has anything to do with a restaurant. I don't know what other people are like because I'm myself and not other people, so neutral. Coworkers would describe me as being supportive. I go with the flow. Agree. To motivate people to improve their performance, it is more important to tell them what they did wrong than what they did right. Well, that just sounds like being a fucking asshole. Disagree. I tend to be highly critical of others' work. I'm not a prick. Neutral. Coworkers would describe me as a deep thinker. Well, I don't know. I could probably compete with Plato. Strongly agree. I try to spend time thinking about how my decisions will affect other people in the future. I don't think about other people. Neutral. Mistakes are learning experiences. Yeah, I can go with that. I am willing to take a risk in order to achieve a higher payout. Yes. It is important to take chances in life. I don't. I have one life. I like to keep it. I really like jobs where I'm given free rein to make decisions. Everybody likes that. Who doesn't want a job where they can do whatever they want? I prefer to work independently. Well, I don't like it when my coworkers make me work independently while they slack off and be lazy fucks, but neutral. Self-sufficiency is key to being successful. Strongly agree. People aren't going to give you money. Oh, wait. I'm applying for a job where people give me money. Whatever. Is it difficult to find something to say to people who don't know you well? Neutral. I like meeting new people. Neutral. I don't like people. I fucking hate people. Coworkers would describe me as quiet. Disagree. I'm one crazy motherfucker. Ask anyone who I've worked with. I would never get mad at a coworker. Strongly agree, because I think I'm better than any of them. Why are you going to get mad at someone who you think is inferior to you? No, that's an asshole statement. Take that back, whatever. I'm the friendliest person I've ever met. That's a narcissistic statement, and I agree. I've never been late to work. Agree. How are you late to work? You have one time that you go to every day. How are people late? Whatever. I like to challenge authority. Well, I do really like to challenge authority. I'm a little bit of an anarchist myself, but disagree, because that's what they're going to want to hear. I would always follow a supervisor's instructions exactly. Well, I'd hope I'd listen myself. Agree. I resent being told by others how to do my job. I would be pissed if a crew member told a supervisor how to do their job, so agree, but neutral. Coworkers would describe me as someone who accepts authority. Agree. I'm always looking for a chance to advance to a higher level job. Agree. I like money. I believe I will eventually be an executive in a major company. Agree. That's everyone's dream, isn't it? I will work hard to reach my goal of getting to the top levels of a major company. Agree, I guess. When working in a group, I prefer greater influence. Agree. It's fun to hold a conversation. It is difficult for me to convince coworkers to agree with me. Neutral. Depends on the person. I'd rather be a leader than a follower. Being a leader is kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, you see all the shit Donald Trump's getting, but yeah, sure, whatever. I tend to keep my ideas to myself in group decisions. Disagree. I believe that I have strong leadership qualities. Strongly agree. I really like to help others do their jobs correctly. Agree. Because if they fuck up on their job, then that's more workload on you. Coworkers would describe me as a supportive person. Agree. One time, someone's grandma died on my shift, and I offered them to go home instead of actually supporting them, so I think most people would appreciate me for that. Like, fuck you. Go home. I'll do this on my own. Don't cry. But I find working in teams to be unproductive. Disagree. I like to see other people succeed in the workplace. Strongly agree, unless they're getting more tips than me. I get frustrated when things go wrong on a job. Disagree. You gotta be a good sport. In critical situations, I usually stay pretty calm and collected. Strongly agree. When faced with high-demand jobs, I am rarely stressed. Strongly agree. I'm a cool worker. Anyone who's worked at McDonald's for any period of time learns to have a very high stress tolerance. Sometimes there is so much stress I wonder how I'm going to make it through the day. Okay, that's kind of a depression thing again. Disagree. The difference between what is right and wrong is usually very clear. Agree. I try to accomplish my work assignments with resources that are available to me. What am I just conjuring up other resources? Strongly agree. One must consider the realities of a situation when solving a problem. Okay, agree. Best business solutions are usually the ones that work. What? Okay, agree. People generally do the right thing. I don't know other people. Neutral. Most people are hard workers. People are lazy as fuck. Disagree. Things usually work out for the best. Agree. Strongly agree. All in God's plan. I don't believe in God, but whatever. Coworkers often have hidden agendas. Well, neutral. I don't pay that much attention to other people's lives to care. People deserve to be made fun of when they made mistakes. I make fun of all the people at times, so I would agree to that, but neutral. I would rather help another person than judge them. I will judge them and then help them, so agree. Coworkers would describe me as being people-oriented. Yeah. It is more important to point out faults than to praise the goods in people. Sound like... Hush. Oh no, my battery's gonna die. On my laptop, bam, neutral. When making a major purchase, I often spend months to learn all the issues. Disagree. I buy expensive things on impulse, and that's why I'm broke. It's important to understand the long-term implications of your decisions. I've never learned that skill because high school sucks. And I just quit a job, and I've been unemployed for damn near 2 months, so I think I'm pretty bad at that. Neutral. I always had long-term plans for life. I've went my entire life not knowing what the fuck I'm going to do with my life, so disagree, but neutral. I think about long-term implications of my actions. Neutral. Coworkers would describe me as a risk taker. Strongly agree. I like to make my own decisions. Agree. I'm not a slave or a pig puppet. Supervisors know that I do it as much on my own as possible. Agree. Because when you work harder, time goes by faster. Coworkers would describe me as self-sufficient. Agree. I feed myself and I wipe my own ass, so that's pretty good. Whether I succeed or fail is ultimately left up to me. Agree, I guess. Stop making me contemplate existentialism. Coworkers would describe me as being very outgoing. Agree. I'm a crazy mofo if you work with me. I'm an outgoing person. Agree. Making new friends is not as easy as it would seem. Disagree. I feel energized in social situations. Agree. I like to create a little bit of a party. Now, I'm just sort of lying along the way here and telling them all the things they like to hear, but whatever. Coworkers always select me to be the leader of the group. Neutral. I always come up with the best solution to a problem. This is oriented around how self-centered you are. Neutral. I cannot imagine ever not liking a coworker. Strongly agree. I always reach the goals I am assigned. Agree. It is okay to bend the rules in order to do a better job. See, now that's another one of those bullshit questions where they're going to try to catch you. So neutral. It's important to follow directions from supervisors even when you disagree with them. Agree, because then they're the supervisor. That supervisor bitches at that supervisor. And you just did some stupid shit and the other person is getting yelled at, so whatever. There's nothing wrong with challenging supervisors at workplace policies. Neutral. Even if I was the best person for the job, I prefer to let others take neutral. One of the reasons I work hard is because I want to get promoted into higher level jobs. Agree. I'm always looking for promotional opportunities to work. Agree. It makes me nervous to take responsibility of leading others. Disagree. Coworkers would describe me as a take charge person. Agree. Coworkers would describe me as assertive. Agree. Coworkers would describe me as someone who likes to work alone. Neutral. I like to see other people get ahead in the workplace. Strongly agree. You gotta be a good sport about things. Can't be mad because Billy got a promotion and you didn't. I enjoy seeing others succeed in the workplace. Agree. I rarely lose my temper. Strongly agree. Over the course of the day, I can experience many mood changes. Well, I don't get periods, and I'm not bipolar, so strongly disagree. Being in a bad mood has no effect on my work. Agree. I just work faster when I'm pissed off. It's weird. If a product functions well, customers will be happy with it. Strongly agree. Why would they not? Ungrateful pricks. Coworkers would describe me as being practical. Agree. One should be realistic when solving problems. Agree. Coworkers would describe me as being very optimistic. Agree. Most people can be trusted. Agree. I view coworkers as having honest intentions. Agree. I don't read their minds, so I just look for the best. I think people should look for the good in each other. Agree. Criticism is a better way to motivate than praise. Neutral. Identifying failure is not more important than identifying your successes. Who's the prick who's writing this? You're just going to point out all people's flaws and none of their successes? That's why college students are so depressed, asshole. Neutral. I spend a lot of time turning problems over in my mind looking for the best solutions. Yeah, sure, I'm a little bit of an Einstein. Understanding all the possible consequences when making a decision is important. What the fuck is this? Global war politics? Agree. I'm attentive to the long-term effects of my actions. Agree. Coworkers would describe me as adventurous. Well, I've never left the state of Michigan, so I haven't gone on many adventures, but whatever, agree. I really like jobs where the responsibilities for success falls on my shoulders. Responsibility for... Yeah, sure, I like to be praised. I enjoy responsibility. Yeah, whatever. I am known as someone who is self-sufficient. Yeah. I find it easy to strike up conversations with strangers. I've never talked to a stranger in my life, and I've had the same friends since I was 5, but I'm going to lie and say agree. You must answer all the questions on this page before going forward. Okay, fuck you. I tend to keep to myself. Neutral. I make friends easily. Agree. People like me all the time. I'm always happy. Strongly agree. All my coworkers would say they liked me. Agree. They all say I'm fucking insane. And they love me for it. It's cool. All my supervisors would say I'm the best worker they ever had. I've heard that from 3 managers at 3 different places, and I've worked at 3 different places, so strongly agree. Submit. Ethnic background. Are you Hispanic or Latino? If I say yes, does it mean I'm going to get hired? Oh, but I can't. No, I'm not. I'm white. I'm white, so nobody wants to hire me. And what year were you born? 2000. I'm a Generation Z. I'm a baby. You're going to want to hire someone older than me, aren't you? I do not want you to self-identify. Now, I did it on the last 10 applications, and they didn't call me back. So I think this color of your skin must be very important to employers. Submit. Congratulations, you have completed all the steps of the questionnaire. That's fun. That was a good 15 minutes of my time wasted. Alright, it'll be fun when they don't call me back. So yeah, that was me completing a questionnaire.